Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Adventure SG. So today we'll be talking about how to find the area of a triangle. Now before we go on how to find the area of the triangle, let's look at some of the very basics of triangle. So as all of us know that a triangle is a three-sided geometrical figure and it has three vertices and three sides. So for example in this figure, right, we have P, Q and R as three vertices. These are the vertices. And what are the sides? The sides are PR, PQ and QR, right? So how to find the area of the triangle now, right? In order to find the area, the first thing we should know is what is the base and what is the height of the triangle, right? So let's look at some examples here. So here I have three triangles. So actually they are all the same. They are exactly the same. So you can see here it's PQR. All of them are PQR and the length of the sides is the same. So they are all the same, right? The only difference is that in each of them I have taken the base as a different side, right? So different sides are bases, right? So for this one, right, I have taken QR as the base. For this one, PR is the base, and for the third one, PQ is the base, right? So for a triangle, right, it's completely up to you. You can take any side of the triangle as the base, right? So for example, all the three sides have been taken separately as a base. So for this one QR, for this one is PR, and for this one it's PQ, right? Now once the base has been decided, like for example this one, we have taken QR as our base, right? Once the base has been decided, the height also gets fixed. Now what do I mean by that? Means if QR is my base, right, then my height has to be a perpendicular line drawn from the third vertex on the base, which in this case is QR, right? So what I mean is we have to, if QR is the base, we have to draw a perpendicular line which passes from basically from the third vertex on the base. What do I mean by third vertex? See, for the base, right, we have the base is drawn between Q and R, right? So two of the vertices are used. So we are left with, this is P is the third vertex, right? So from this vertex, if I drop a line, if I drop a perpendicular line on the QR, then that's the height of the triangle, right? For those who are not very sure about like what are the perpendicular lines, right? So basically it is two lines, right? So example, this is one line and this one is another, right? So if they join, if they are at 90-degree, right, so they are at, let's say this is the symbol of perpendicular, that means they are at 90-degree to each other. That means these two lines are perpendicular to each other. Okay, that means these two lines are perpendicular to each other. So for this case, right, if QR is my base, right, and if I drop a perpendicular from P to QR, that's my height. Okay, that's my height. But let's say if in place of QR, if I choose PR as my base, right, then height also changes, right? It's not anymore PX, right? Now it has to be, again we again have to draw a perpendicular line from Q to PR. So you can see here PY is a perpendicular line from Q to PR, right? So PY, in this case PY is the height. Okay, now for the third figure, right, we have changed the base again. Now the base is PQ, so that's why the height is RZ, because it's a perpendicular drawn from the third vertex R on the base, which is PQ, right? So I hope it's clear that for any triangle, right, once you can choose any side as a base, right? You can choose this one or this one, but once you have decided which side to choose, right, which side is going to be my base, right, the height is fixed, right? So for this one, if QR is my base, PX has to be the height, right? Now for all these triangles, you can see all the height is inside the triangle, right? So we are able to draw the perpendicular from the point inside the triangle, right? But it might not be case for all the triangles, right? For example, let's see this one, right? See here, again all the three triangles are the same, A, B, C, and their length and everything is same. It's just that we have taken different sides as the basis, right? So for this one, BC is the base, for this one, AC is the base, and for the last one, AB is the base, right? Now, if I choose BC here in this one, if I choose BC as the base, can I drop a perpendicular from A on BC, which is inside the triangle? Can I do that? Let me try it. See, I'm trying to drop a perpendicular here inside the triangle. Can I do that? No, I can't, because it won't be 90 degree. The point is, for perpendicular line, right, for the line to be perpendicular to each other, they have to be at 90 degree, right? And I can't draw a line inside the triangle, right? So what's the other option? The other option is I can extend my base, which is here BC, right? So see here, I have extended BC till D and then drop a perpendicular from A on the base, right? So now this is my height for the triangle, right? This is my AD is the height for triangle ABC. Given BC, I've chosen BC as my base, right? Now, if I choose AC as my base, right, then the perpendicular has to be drawn from B on AC, right? But can I do that? Let's see, right? I'm trying to draw a perpendicular, but I can't until unless I bring it here, right? Where if I extend the line is the base here, the AC is my base, right? If I extend my base to E and then I drop a perpendicular, yes, it's possible, right? So in this case, right, BE is my height, right? And it's not inside the triangle, right? So sometimes there might be cases where you have to your height is outside the triangle, right? For this third one, the third case, right, it's simple because here when we take AB as the base, we are able to drop a perpendicular from C to AB, right? So this is the simple one, right? So given now we know, right, how to find the base and how to find the height of a triangle, right? Finding area of the triangle is super easy because it's just based on the formula, right? And what's the formula? The formula is area of the triangle is equal to half time base times height, right? Which is this. Area of the triangle is half time base times height. Okay, so now let's say let's take an example, right? So this is, let's say this is my triangle ABC, and here BC is given, and this a line perpendicular from A to BC is given, right? So definitely we have no other choice but to take BC as my base, because we can't take AB and AC as our base because we don't have its length. We have only the length of BC, so that's why we have to take it as our base. And moreover, a perpendicular line is also from A to BC, right? Which so there is no other option but to take BC as my base and this line as my height, right? So once you have found the base and the height, right, finding the area is easy. It's just put into the formula, which is half time base is 30 and height is 15, right? So you will get, if you calculate it, you will get 225, right? So this is one of the very simple example, I would say the simplest example on finding the area of the triangle. For more complex one, keep watching rest of my videos. I'll be coming up with more complex ones, and thank you for watching this, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.